Hi, my name is Blair and welcome back to my channel, Brightest Blaze. Today I'm sharing 2 fridge clean out stir fry recipes that are delicious and quick and easy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to grow. The joy of a good stir fry is you can really add whatever veggies you have on hand and they'll still turn out delicious if you season it right. So for this first stir fry, you'll see me use about maybe 1/3 of a block of tofu, broccoli, celery, white onion, zucchini, bell peppers, and I just toss it all in a pot and cook it down first and let everything brown out. I started with the aromatics, so the celery, the bell peppers, the onion, and the tofu. Tofu's not an aromatic, but I just needed it to brown up first, so that's what I started with. I put this in a pan with some olive oil, cooking on medium-low, and then once it's brown to my preference, then I normally add in some lemon juice or an acid of some kind, so lemon juice, white wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, whatever you prefer. Then I add in the veggies that just need to be lightly steamed. I like my veggies with a little bit of crunch, so you'll see me add in things like broccoli last. Sometimes I cook my zucchini down. In this case, I didn't cook it down too much. So I'm just mixing in the veggies, making sure it gets cooked, and then I season. I added in some garlic powder, white pepper powder, and some Italian seasonings, cumin seed, and I just let it all cook together. An ingredient that I like to sneak into my stir fries is sugar, but here you see me scoop in maybe a tablespoon and a half of miso as well for extra flavor. Here. Yeah, so I did about probably half a tablespoon of brown sugar, and I mix it in really well. Then I add in some day-old rice. This is perfect for fridge clean out simply because, you know, sometimes you cook extra rice and you don't necessarily want to reheat plain rice. I normally don't, so I turn it into a stir fry. I forgot to mention, I normally salt right before I add in the rice and right after I add in the rice. And I just let the rice cook down and break up because it is cold straight from the fridge. So I cover with a lid and let the steam break it up and cook it and warm it up again. So yeah, this was delicious, packed with veggies. It's quick and easy, maybe 15 minutes. If you have your veggies pre-chopped in the fridge, it's even shorter. And you just toss it all in a pot and cook it up with some seasonings. So another variation is using the cabbage and carrots I have in my fridge. I needed to use up all this vegetable I get. As a plant-based eater, I normally get like 85% of my grocery order is just veggies. So you need to cook them up if you didn't eat them fast enough. So stir fries are perfect for that. So in this case, I do cabbage, carrots, I did some tofu, and for extra protein, I added some chickpeas as well. pan, I add some olive oil, I added some tofu, I added whatever remained in the can of these chickpeas, probably about a third left, some garlic powder, some paprika. I let this all cook together. I'm adding in some cumin seeds there. That's a perfect seasoning for a stir fry. I also added in some coriander seeds and some ginger powder. Now, if you prefer, you can pre-grind your seeds before you add them in. I don't care that much as long as it's not excessive, so I just cook them in and let them get fragrant. And so you see this tofu and the chickpeas soaked up the oil, so I added in some extra olive oil and salt at this point. They're nice and browned. And then you see me toss in some black pepper and all my veggies. I season the veggies as well with garlic powder and nutritional yeast, and I stir it all in. Oh, I forgot, I added in some frozen peas as well. Stir it all in, let it get some color and cook, and then we can add in the rice. Don't forget the salt at this point and after you add the rice. Here you see me adding my acid of choice for this rice, which is some balsamic vinegar. And I just played it all up. This was delicious, quick and easy.